Where is heaven? Many people think about death and have questions about it, but there is no one who knows the answers to their questions. Each religion talks of a world beyond this world. In Buddhism, it is said the world of paradise, where Buddha resides, exists. In Christianity, it is said that heaven exists. However, no one knows which place is true. In any case, heaven is a world that exists and hell is a world that does not exist. Man is born into the world with a limited amount of time. During his time in the world, he stands at a crossroads of living or dying. However, no one in the world truly realizes this. No one knows whether he will die or live, because man does not have true knowledge that comes from wisdom. There have been billions of people on earth who lived 70 to 80 years and passed away. While many people believe they moved on to another place, the only thing that is certain is that they have disappeared from this world. The principle of the world is that you exist because the ground exists. The ground exists because the earth or the foundation exists. The earth, sun, moon, and stars in the sky exist because the empty universe exists. This is the origin or the original foundation. This original foundation is the master of the universe, and only this original foundation is truth. For us people, our lives in this world are the same as dreaming a mere dream. From the perspective of the everlasting existence, truth, which has existed since the beginning, we are dreaming a dream that lasts only for a split second. The original foundation, or the place beyond material existence, is truth, the master of the universe and the creator. This existence is a non-material, immortal, and living existence. It is the master of the world. It is the Jung and Shin of the universe that is the master of the world, the universe's soul and spirit. The only eternal existence in the universe is this existence. For man to live forever, he must be reborn with the soul and spirit, or the body and mind, of this existence. Otherwise, there is no such thing as eternity in the world. The human mind is the mind of sin and karma, a false mind world which has copied what belongs to the real world. What is in the world is true, but man lives not in the world, but inside his own mind, which is like a video. This world is hell, an illusionary world. It is false and it does not exist in the real world. From the viewpoint of the real world, it does not exist. In other words, the illusionary world of the video does not exist in the world. Since man does not live in the world and instead lives in his mind, a copy of the world that overlaps with the world, when he dies, he simply disappears. However, when he erases his self-made mind world, which is false, the original foundation remains. If we think about it, the original foundation existed before you were born, and it exists now. It will still exist even after you die. Unless you swap your mind to this existence of truth, which is the origin, an eternal land does not exist. Doesn't the universe still exist even after both your mind world and yourself disappear? Material matter in the universe exists because your mind exists. Even after all material matter is erased, the sky still exists. When you become this empty sky and you are reborn from this sky, you will never die. Only this place is the land without death. and this land is a world where one lives forever. If man discards his mind world and his self living in it, he will have the mind of the origin, and if his mind becomes this mind of the origin, his mind will become the mind of the world. Within this mind of the world, one's true soul, that is the substance of truth, must be reborn. Only then can his body and mind of the true soul live forever in this world, even after the body disappears. It is here that heaven exists. God or Buddha exists in the mind of a person who has become one with the mind of the world, and it is here that heaven also exists. He who has become this mind has the mind of the world. He will live forever in this land, in the world of the soul and spirit, where everything in this world is as it is. Because it is said that we will live with this body in this land, some people and some religions believe that it is the physical body that will live forever. However, it is truth and the principle of nature that man's physical body cannot live forever. As scientists have proven, even the stars in the sky, including the Earth, have lifespans and can only live up to 15 billion years. It is not the material form that lives, but the original foundation, the soul and spirit, which is truth, which will live forever here in this land of truth. Such a place is heaven. To be reborn and to live in this heaven, one must discard his mind of sins and karma that has turned its back on the world. He must become the mind of the world, and within that mind, the world and one's self must be resurrected as the soul and spirit, in order to live in this land which is heaven.